So I'm gonna record this and do a little segment on Silent Wobby. But first, we're gonna get the field card. Now, if I special summon it, now they'll get a card, and I get 2,000 life points. So let's do that so we can give them an extra card. But to show under Mystic Mind, it won't get its effect because Mystic Mind was already activated. So now they're locked out of monster effects. And as you see, they didn't draw a card, but the last line, the hand size limit of this controller's card becomes 3, which is good while on the Mystic Mind, because if they play all hand, they play no back row. As you can see right now, they'll have to discard cards until they only have 3 because they control Silent Wobby, which is good. So let's say their hand size will be 3 if he's not going to rage quit. So even if they draw, let's say, a Twin Twister, they'll have to discard one of the other cards for Twin Twister to pop, which will leave them with just 2 cards. So while they get rid of your Mystic Mind, they only have 2 card plays. To try to OTK you. And if they don't OTK you, then you should have enough follow-ups to regain control with your Exodia, or rather, whatever Mystic Mind build you're playing. And this is also a special summon, so it doesn't eat up your normal summon. Honestly, waiting for this guy to DC. We're gonna Judgment because we have our key card. Draw a Fate. His hand size stays to 3. We'll set just in case they try to pop the field card in any way. And what we're gonna do is we need another Mystic Mind. Another Draw a Fate. 1 day apiece. There you go. They don't want to deal with it, and they already know what's coming. But to set that aside, anyways. So I could put you up here, so we can talk some more, a little bit more, at least more than 3 minutes. So, as you saw, thanks to Jesus, again, big thanks. And I would never know about these cards if you don't do your homework and either get suggestions from good people that know about a card that might help your deck be better, or you look at other YouTubers and you see people's deck builds and you're like, what's that card? You look up that card, and if that card works good for you, then you can just readjust stuff. So I prefer this over DD Guide for 2 reasons. One, it's a special summon to their side of the field, and it doesn't eat up your normal summon, so we could do way more plays with that. Not only that, the thing I love more is the last card, the last text of the hand size limit of this card's controller becomes 3. That is a continuous effect. So while under Mystic Mind, they still have to be at 3 cards. And like I said, if you want, depending on what they have, if you know what they have and they have let's say all just monster effect, you can special summon. They draw a card, you get 2,000 light points, then you drop the Mystic Mind. And that's good in a way because if they have nothing but a combo deck with monsters only, they'll have 6 cards, you get 2,000 light points, then they draw for their first turn, they have 7 cards. Now, if they don't summon nothing and don't do anything while this card is on the field, his last effect, which is a continuous effect, does not get negated by Mystic Mind because it's continuous. It's just stating that whoever controls it, their hand size can only be 3. So if they pass turn, those 7 cards will get cut down. They'll have to discard 4 cards, leaving them with only 3 cards in hand. So let's say this is their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7 cards in hand because you gave them 1 and they drew for turn. Now they have to have only 3 cards at the end of their turn. So they have to discard 4. And what I'm trying to say is, let's say they draw, let's say this is a Twin Twister. They draw a Twin Twister. They will have to play Twin Twister to try to get rid of your Mystic Mime by discarding one other card from your hand. Their hand. So then they're stuck with 2 cards in hand. And unless, some decks can pull it off, but if they can't pull it off, then they only have 2 cards to try to do something and come back. If not, you still have full hand, and you should be able to regain control over Mystic Mime. With Mystic Mime, and go for whatever other place you got, which would just annoy them, and they'll just rage quit if they don't want to keep going under those circumstances. Sorry about that. The desk is what's not stable, so also, like I said with the rulings, if you play Mystic Mime first, whatever monster gets summoned does not get their effects. So its effect, when special summoned for them to draw a card and you gain 2,000 life points, if Mystic Mime is there first, when you special summon to their side of the field, it does not get its effect. So they won't draw a card. Any monster won't get his effect if Mystic Mime is played first and then they're summoned, which is what happens. But if it's done in reverse, the monster still gets their effect because Mystic Mime doesn't negate. It stops monsters from activating. So let's say with an example, Metaverse. You have Metaverse set, and even if you do this, or they summon a monster, let's say this is their monster, or you do this yourself, but you activate this second in the chain, and this is first in the chain. Like, so we special summon to their side of the field. Its effect does happen even if you chain Metaverse. So this will go second in the chain, last in the chain. Well, first. It's confusing a little bit. But this will go first, so Mystic Mime will then come on the field. But its effect was already activated, so Mystic Mime doesn't negate. It would still get its effect. They would still draw. You get 2,000 life points because this was second in the chain. Therefore, it goes first, and its effect is already activated, like I said. So if you drop the Mystic Mime first, then special summon this, they won't get the +1 card, and you don't get the life points. So it all depends on what you want to do. So, thank you, Jesus, for the big opening my eyes to this card. I didn't know this existed. And also, it upgrades my deck a little more. Not price-wise or anything, but it upgrades it from a common DD guide to a gold rare Silent Wobby. So, basically, I'm going to run 3, if not 2. I'm going towards the 3 and trying it out with 1 Dark Factory or more production, since the second one will be dead. I know I want to see it, but I'm trying it with 1 Dark Factory or more production and 3 Silent Wobbies. So that way I have the guarantee I could get this. I could just throw it on the field, play. And then if they already have 1 monster, I could drop Mystic Mime, then special summon this, and then still summon my Witch or Legion to do the draw search combo or whatever. But not bad. I love this. Thank you, Jesus, a lot. I really appreciate it. That's about it. And we got the 2 card of Fates. Oh, this is my setup. I'm waiting for the kids to finish homework, so schoolwork, and I don't mind playing with them and everything. That will be recess. Hope everybody's safe, and that's it for this.